All right, y'all ready to talk some real deal football? Get into this film session. So, some people want to see Caleb passing. I guess that's natural. Some people talked about Theo and the other tackle. We'll try to look at both. I don't even know when the other tackle got in, the rookie, but we'll try to see because we got 38 passes. So not crazy, but that's a lot of plays, and we're looking at it from two different angles. So I'm gonna just try to get through as much as I can. Sorry, yeah. I mean, sorry, not sorry. Oh, I'm in the wrong. All right, there we go. All right, let's start with the sideline so we could see Caleb pass concepts, all that. And this, obviously, first quarter. All right, top of the drop. All right, this is just a swing. That's just a swing pass. I don't really think there's none we really need to look at for that. That's just like a little swing screen. All right, 3rd and 3. Under center. Looks like 3 tight ends on the field. All right, so we got play action, top of the drop. He's off his spot. We got someone in the flat. Looks like a little bit of a flood concept. And it's not good that he ran away from the flood. As you see him trying to pivot back. Oh yeah, that was that terrible drop that Swift had. So for those that don't know, if you go to the community on game day, usually I'm in there making comments as the game is going on, and I usually delete them afterwards because I don't want 50 comments on there. But I read them and I was like, oh yeah, I said Swift had a terrible drop. It was this one because Caleb kind of could have saved that play, but Swift didn't really help him. All right, so obviously protection gets beat there, but y'all wanted to talk about Theo, so we'll watch Theo. All right, they kind of got a 5-man front. They only rush 3. All right, Theo's double teaming. I mean, he handles them pretty well. I like the feet movement. I like the balance. I like the hand placement. I mean, that was probably an easy assignment right there. That's more of an interior lineman, but there's that. All right, so this is 2nd and 14. All right, we got 2x2 with a stack. All right, top of the drop. Zacchaeus is hitching. It looks like Odunze is either hitching or coming inside, and then or breaking his route back inside. And then you got Swift swinging out to the flat. Komet's going vert. Yeah, so I mean, I think there's maybe a zone adjustment, but Odunze's drifting inside on his route. And then it looks like a large or a deep over by Komet. You already had the hitch, and also you got kind of like a curl. I like this concept. It could be a little tricky. This is a timing concept because eventually you're going to bring the defenders over to these two guys. So you got to see what the defense is and hit them. Alright, it's a little difficult from that angle to see who Caleb was trying to throw to, but obviously it gets batted down. Man, I hate that I have to keep switching this speed. So I think we'll get a better look from this angle who he was looking at. But Theo's one-on-one with Crosby. Well, I won't say one-on-one. Well, he does end up being one-on-one. That was weird by Crosby. He just grabbed his head. Like, I guess that shows you Theo had low pad level because Crosby is grabbing at the guy's helmet for whatever reason. I mean, Theo ends up grabbing him too around neck. I don't love that. He ends up getting helped by Jonah. I mean, he stops the rush, but I mean, it was an okay rep. All right, let's see. So it looks like Caleb was going to Zacchaeus, and then it just got batted down. All right, next play. I'm gonna just let it roll. All right, 4 to one side. Yeah. Quick screen. They adjusted that a little later. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I meant to go back to this real quick. I just think you adjust the pass angle. Like, you got to see where that defender's going. He's the only threat really there. And Crosby was lined up so wide, if you throw it wide, he was right in that path, so you kind of got to adjust the trajectory of that pass. All right, so we are inside the red zone, 2x2 with a stack, motion to another stack, really. All right, top of the drop. We got Zacchaeus breaking inside. Let's see. Let's let that run a little bit. Yeah, I don't really know what DJ was running. Obviously, you got that, whatever you want to call it, that dig. Then you got a deeper dig here, so you got a 2-level, and then Komet, I don't know what he's doing. He's breaking back inside too, I guess. So just really over the middle. Caleb makes that throw pretty easily. All right, let's watch Theo. They widen out Crosby with the tight end. They end up blitzing. They pick it up well. I mean, Theo's hands are really high. I mean, it's a quick throw. I mean, Theo didn't have to stop him for that long. Obviously, you see Crosby is still on the path to the quarterback, but Theo wasn't asked to do much at that point. All right, under center again. Right now we're 2x2, motioning over to a bunch trips, basically. Man, if he could have got that throw. So kind of a play action. Tight end delay releases. So really this 2-man route. I mean, really just a double post, and he's going to the back of the pylon. Man, yeah. Obviously, Caleb is not. His feet's not set. Well, I mean, he does set his feet, but he's drifting back as he throws, so that ball sails on him. We know he has an arm, but in order to have the best accuracy, you gotta have that technique. So Theo just gets whooped on this, honestly. All right, Crosby is going to work an inside move. I think they blitzed somebody outside, or maybe they didn't. Either way, you had that delay release, and you still got Jonah to help you, but Crosby goes inside, beats Theo. Jonah does a good job of picking that up. Gave Caleb some time to make that throw. Go one more time, just so y'all can see Theo. I mean, he's just lunging. Feet stay steady. Well, I wouldn't say lunging, but I mean, you pass that, you got outside help, at least on this delay. So you got to be ready for the inside, but he just hesitates and gets some leaning. Or Crosby gives him that head fake and gets some leaning. I mean, that's a top level pass rusher. All right, Moving on, we are empty inside the red zone again. See, this is intercepted. All right, let's see. Top of the drop to the 3-man side. Do they switch release? Yeah, we get a switch release. I mean, he's just really running through the seam. Then you got a corner route by Komet. I really don't know what Zacchaeus is doing out there. It's probably a decoy anyway, because he's it's empty and he's on the far side. On the 2-man side, really just a pick play, to be honest with you. Supposed to be kind of like a fade and slant, but kind of just a pick play for Swift. Yeah, it looks like Caleb was going to Odunze, which that's a triple coverage play. That's a tough one you got to fit in. This one should have been the Swift for sure. But ends up getting batted down and picked off. All right, next play. 1st and 15. Motioning over to 2x2. Top of the drop. I mean, you got a speed out. Looks like a curl. Looks like a curl. In a corner. I mean, really just obviously a short pass, just picking up kind of the yards you lost, getting back on schedule. It's a good pass or a good decision, you know, nothing too crazy. All right, 2nd and 11. See, top of the drop. I mean, basically like a short hitch. Komet's kind of on the drag, but nothing else has developed yet. Just taking the layup there. Let's see what everybody else was doing. Odunze is running kind of like he's running a clear out. Oh, and then DJ Moore breaks it inside as well. I mean, good decision there. Okay, let's see. Theo. I mean, that's a good rep. You got a wide 9. Wider than even really needs to be. So a super wide 9. And you got close splits on the line. So you got a lot of space, but you do have to get back there quick, and Theo does a good job. You see this kick slide. Coaches love to see that. I mean, to be able to get out there. I mean, he didn't beat Crosby to the point, but he got there just around the same time. Made that contact, tried to continue to ride him out the pocket. And that's the thing. If you look at this rep, if Caleb wasn't making this throw, if Caleb just was going to step up to make a different throw, he would have been able to with that block. By Theo. I'm not speaking about everybody else. All right, next play. 3rd and 1. Are we under center motion? 2x2. Yeah, it's the little fake stumble. So let's see exactly what's going on here. I would have to believe this was supposed to go to Odunze right here. Kind of like a pop pass, and it probably should have went right there. But Odunze turned up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the play was. Odunze isn't looking for the ball, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't tell if he was supposed to just leaked straight up the field, down the seam, or what it was supposed to be. On the outside, I think that's DJ Moore. He's running like a double move. So that wasn't going to be the play. And both tight ends kind of stay in the block. So not sure. Not sure what that was supposed to be. They don't look on the same page. I know that much. So it might be because of the pocket. Caleb just kind of rolls out, but I still got to believe it was the middle of the field. Because you do that to bring up the linebackers by trying to trip or acting like it's a fumble. You trying to, and they blitzed anyway. So that vacates the middle of the field. I just, because if you were trying to get the corner to bite, you probably would have had a route out here and then try to throw it behind the corner, but you didn't have any routes out there. So I am not sure. That's all I can tell you. All right, let's see. This is a fake play, but I guess we'll look at it. Yeah, not much going on. But I like Theo's balance, man. I like his foot movement. I like his hand placement. I just like that technique part of it. All right, play action sprint out. That's a design play. That's really nothing to talk about. Okay, 1st and 10. We only at the start of the second quarter. All right, hold on, my bad. Wasn't looking. Look like play action. 2x2 play action, top of the drop. 2 people blocking. So you really only got 2 people out in the route. These are deep. What was it? First down? All right, so you got this vertical, then you got this stop. I mean, I would assume some type of coverage bust, but that's an easy one. Guess we'll look at Theo. All right, so play action. I mean, not much to comment on. All right, moving on. See, this is 1st and 10. So this has to be right after that play. All right, we got a quick drop. 2x2. Quick 1, 2, 3 step. Nothing really happening yet. All right, so this, okay, whatever. All right, we got Luther Burden releasing outside. Komet running over across the middle. Dang. I forgot about that one. I don't know why you bring these tight ends out to run routes, though. Like, there's 3 tight ends on the field right now. But anyway. I mean, that was good. You released the back, one of the linebackers suck up, and then there you go. All right, so let's see Theo real quick. Jonah is a wide body. I mean, he's a good rep again. And it's funny because, all the talk about Crosby, they don't really got a lot of edge rushers outside of him, really. All these other guys are big bodies. I mean, Wilson's been very, underperforming. So good rep by Theo. I mean, that's a bigger dude. I think that's just an easier assignment. Okay, 3x1. Motion to a bunch. All right, so this ends up being a sack. All right, top of the drop. Komet's Looks like a delay release dragging across the middle. In fact, what down is it? Yeah, 3rd and 16, I figured. All right, so 3rd and 16. So he's dragging across the middle, but he's wide open. There's nobody there. We got 2 guys, 3 vertical, really. Zacchaeus just kind of stops, runs a stop route, spots up. Odunze's just running right down the rail. DJ Moore's double moving, coming right behind him on the deep dig. I mean, let's see. Looks like he has Swift out as an outlet as well. Yeah, I mean, nothing developed. That reminds me of one of those plays from last year that I complained a lot about. All right, so you got Tyree working to the same side as Crosby, and he's working in the interior. But we're watching Theo, where there's a chip on Crosby. Theo messed up, but he recovered there. You can see, sees the chip. Crosby kind of stopped. And well, I won't say he messed up. It depends. I can't really tell what this scheme is. So we got a stunt coming. Really, the center messed up because the center should have passed that off, picked up Tyree. Jonah picked him up, but that's not what happened. And Jonah peels back for White, leaving Tyree wide open. And then Theo stops to help on White for a little bit, but then gets his eyes in. He was quick enough to get back out to Crosby. I mean, I don't know if Crosby would have made that play or not, but either way. Okay, moving on. We in the red zone still. Or again, I should say. This is not a pass. All right, we got 2x2. Motion to a stack. Top of the drop. There's nothing formed yet. Speed out. Corner. One of those, that combo. I keep forgetting to get that a name, but that's a popular combo. See, we got a quick drag across the middle, which he ends up stopping on. And what did DJ run? DJ ran kind of like a stop as well. So Caleb was able to get that to Zacchaeus. I don't know why he threw it like that. Like, there's open space. Just lead him so he could catch the ball and turn up. He just threw it on a laser for no reason. All right, let's see what's going on with the pass rush. All right, Crosby working inside. Tyree's outside this time. Man, that was just bad hand placement. Yeah, real good hand placement earlier. Good feet. Just caught him. Completely caught him. Let his chest up. Gets bullied right back into Caleb. Fortunately, Caleb able to redirect. Man, hate to see it because his hand placement was really good earlier. All right, we got a bunch set. Just a quick screen. Let's look at Theo out on the screen. My bad, that went real fast. All right, they let this time they let Crosby go upfield, bypass him. That's why I said during the game, I was like, I like the way they adjusted on the screen. All right, so Theo's out here in space. Does not break down and make a play. Wait, is that Theo? Is this the, have they switched? Was that Theo last time? Wait, no, that's still Theo. I think. Is he 78 or 79? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, it didn't really break down in space to make that block. All right, next play. It is 1st and 10. All right, Theo's on the left side now, I saw. All right, top of the drop. 2 tight ends blocking again. 2-man route. 1 running back out in the flat. I don't know what it is those receivers were supposed to be running. Looks like 2 stop routes. I'm sure one was supposed to break inside. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Caleb was doing. I don't think check down was the right call there. Throwing it away would have been fine, or waiting for one of those receivers. But I have to believe he was trying to check the ball down. I don't think he was throwing it away. Okay. Play action. Clean pocket. Yeah, he just completely missed that throw. Oh, yeah, sorry, forgot about Theo. All right, Theo's over on the left side now. Gave up his chest again. Kind of an easy rep. Tyree didn't really do much. I don't know if that play action threw him off or what, but I don't like that hand placement. He gave up his chest again, and Tyree really is a one-trick pony. All right, quick throw here. We got 3-by-1. Kind of a quick in. We had a drag. I wonder if it was supposed to be more like a China. And then, yeah, he runs the corner. Honestly, I think he should have waited for this corner route. I think he could have waited half a second for that corner route, but this isn't bad. Let's see the other side real quick. I don't know, matters. DJ runs it in as well. Oh shoot, my bad. Oh well. Let's see what we got. Under center, 2 tight ends, 2-by-2. Play action. Okay, it's 1st down. Okay, so took the check down. All right, we got a curl route over the middle. And then it looks like Burden is just running a go. Just checks it down. I don't know about this play. I don't know about these double tight end blocking plays, to be honest with you. I don't really love it. It's limiting our routes out there. Especially when you run a stop over the middle. That's where everybody's going to be at. All right. From the end zone. Got our guy Theo at left tackle. What's the other guy? Isn't it Ozzy? Yeah, Ozzy. Is it Trapila? I don't know how to say his last name, but Ozzy. Anyway, Theo. And it's a fine rep. Quick throw. Has some help. None too out of the ordinary. All right, bunch trips. Tight end on the other side. Top of the drop. Quick throw. And yeah, kind of the same concept. You had the speed out with the corner. I mean, you could tell they saw the corners like to play off. They like to play that deep zone, cover three or whatever. So they just attacking these sidelines. All right, Theo over here. I mean, good rep. Like I said, it's a quick throw. Don't gotta hold up for that long. Good kick step. Hands is or kick slide. Hands is still wide. Don't love that. Shows some good balance. 51 definitely tried to pull him down, catch him leaning. So good core strength, good balance. All right, most 2x2. Quick play action, top of the drop. We got a speed out. I'm guessing a corner, maybe a double move. We got a flat, probably a check down. Not sure what DJ's running. DJ's running a stop route. Caleb gets out of trouble. Runs around, tries to deliver a catchable pass. Let's see. Yeah, Doomsday ran a double move and then stopped. I mean, everything's pretty covered. Everything's pretty covered. All right, let's see. Tight end to this side. Gives a nice delay. Theo gets extra time. Man, then he gets beat. Gets beat. Lunging. You can see his chest getting over his knees. Too much of a lunge. And at a small target, because your hands are just there for him to swipe. Can't recover off that. Yeah, it looks like Crosby ran a huge stunt, so Ozzy didn't really have to do nothing. All right, where we at? Cause I'm kind of. Are we still in the second? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do this and a couple more in the second half, but that's about it. I'm tired. These things make me tired. All right, top of the drop. Probably a check down, flat route. Not sure what that is. Not sure what these two are doing. Looks like a clear out, vertical, and he's running a deep out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Bad choice by Caleb either way. Yeah, that's you don't. Let me see. At the point he's about to throw, yeah, that corner's not beat. You don't have anything right here. You're at this point forcing it unless you bringing him back towards you with your pass, but that's not what he did. Yeah, that is not good accuracy. I won't even kill the decision, but that is not good accuracy. All right, that was 39. Let's see. Let's take it to. I'm gonna just jump to the fourth quarter. All right, we got 2x2 set. See, goes to Swift. Swift is out wide. Okay. All right, we got a slant, just a vertical on the outside. I guess a out and over. I don't know what they're doing on that side. Looks like it was kind of going to Swift this whole time. All right, quick throw. they messed up the stunt. I mean, good job by Theo. Didn't have to do much there. 51 knives inside. The other guy does not really do a good job continuing that stunt, so they shut that down. Oh, that's Zacchaeus. I thought that was Swift. I was like, why is Swift outside? All right, as you can see, 3 tight ends. Empty. All right, quick drop. Looks like a out with a vertical. They was keying that. Let's see, to this trip side. I have no idea what they were running besides that vertical. Again, I don't know why you bring tight ends out there to do that. Yeah, that safety was keying. And one of the receivers a running back. I mean, you don't really got a lot of good options on that one, to be honest with you. I mean, you get 5 yards, but that's a difficult throw with a safety beaming down. Oh, I forgot. Oh well. All right, 2x2. Quick drop. Quick hitch. Inside slant or something. Yeah, okay, it gets batted down. I was supposed to go to Komet, it looks like. Yep, 2x2. Sorry, on the center. Play action, top of the drop. We got a check down. We got 2 things to the flat. Not sure what's happening downfield. Just went to the check down. Let's see. Yeah, it's 1st and 10. I like that. Just get the easy yards, take the layup. All right, Theo's over here, tight end, so he split out wide. Hands is wide again. I mean, look, he's got a little more core strength. I mean, these guys aren't the biggest bullies in the world, but he's got a little more anchor than Braxton Jones. You can kind of just tell that, but not enough to do that. You're not Panay Sewell. So that's something he's definitely gonna have to work on. All right, it is 1st and 10 under center. 2x2. Play action again. See, we got 3 out in the route. I mean, ends up scrambling around and making a play. I'm not sure. It looks like DJ was running over. I don't know what in the world Odunze's running. And looks like Burton's just running a clear out. I will say good job by Odunze at the end, taking his route out, or taking his route up to clear the defender out, instead of making him stay right in the spot where Caleb wants to go. So, a little bit of improvising on that one. Alright, Komet's in. Komet's actually blocked, so Theo just double teams. I mean, easy rep. I don't understand why you do that. Like, honestly, a lot of times they use Komet like he is a plus blocker, and he's really not. I mean, 51 ain't Crosby, but I'm not leaving him one-on-one with the tight end. Like, if you want to chip and double team them, fine, but I'm not leaving a one-on-one with the tight end. All right, under center again. 3-by-1, 2 tight ends. Play action. Top of the drop. Tight end leak. Flat. Over. And something vertical. Ends up checking down. What down is this? Okay, 1st and 10 again. I'm okay with the layups. I mean, yeah, no, he already threw the ball. Yeah, Komet's not guaranteed. I'm okay with that layup. He's wide open. All right, we got the play action aggressive step. Theo ended up getting help from the guard, so I don't know what was about to happen there. So, easy rep. Okay, it is 2:42 left, 2nd and 11. 2-by-2 with a stack. Top of the drop. Looks like Komet's doing some vertical with this in route underneath. We got this hitch. I'm guessing this is vertical too. I love it. I haven't loved everything we've done, but obviously you can tell he loves 2-man concepts. And so these 2-man concepts really marry together well. Well, I wouldn't even say it's 2-man concepts. It is a full route concept, but 2 to one side of the field, 2 to the other side of the field, and they work out together. They're not running into each other for the most part. 9 times out of 10, these routes are spaced really well, and it's just simple stuff. Okay, let's see the end zone on this. Got our boy Theo out here. Gets one interior. Oh no, that is Max Crosby. Never mind. Good rep. Good rep. So let's see. How many more do we got? All right, good kick step or kick slide like we said before. He's good at getting that depth. So he's got the depth. Hands are a little low, but he's ready. He's got leverage, but he's not leaning. He's balanced here. All right, doesn't shoot his hands early, and Crosby kind of uses his move early. So patient hands, makes contact. Strength to get him out the pocket. Good stuff. All right, 1st and 10. This is the 2-minute one. That is a lot of plays after this. Oh wait, no, this is the last one. I was looking at something else. I was like, I am not about to do all those plays. Okay, I guess this is the last one. 2-by-2, 2 stacks, double stack, close. Motions over to a bunch, trips. Caleb is staring this way. He's at top of the drop. Let's see, we got just a over right across the middle. Flat, post. Looks like double post. That's kind of nasty, low key. Double post with an over the middle. That's kind of nasty. I mean, nothing was really. I mean, I guess you could have maybe had Zacchaeus. Yeah, not even maybe. Yeah, you definitely had Zacchaeus. Put that on where he's running in stride, man. That's crazy. Either way, Crosby gets him off his spot. Has play backyard football. Does not work. All right, let's see here. We already know Crosby is on Theo's or the Ozzy side. All right, Theo, we got a three man slide. So they 1-on-1 back here. He goes inside. I mean, easy rep over here. Good stuff, easy rep. Let's watch Ozzy. A little treat. 1-on-1 with Max Crosby. All right. Decent kick slide. He's got some gained some ground, but he's about even with him. I mean, just stops his feet on that contact and he leans. He's leaning too much. So then once he dips that shoulder, he has no target. Kind of falls off of him. Not a bad recovery. Not as good as Theo's, but not bad. All right, so I mean, I think obviously between Theo and Ozzy, Theo has a lot more athleticism, pretty good strength. I mean, he looks. I don't remember even when he was undrafted. I know I remember, like, I think he's Canadian or whatever. I remember from Hard Knocks, but obviously not a high round pick, and he looks as about solid as some other high. Honestly, look about as solid as Darnell Wright does. So there's that. Caleb overall, man, I know we didn't watch everything, but pretty clean game. Definitely some ones he really probably wishes he had back. 2 nasty drops, so those weren't his fault. But yeah, I mean, pretty I would say B- game. All right, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Share around, get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you for listening. Remember, stay up and bear down.